Hello. Today's story is The Surprise Family by Lynn Reiser. So, let's begin. First, there was an egg. There you can see it. One day, it cracked open. There you can see it cracking open under the light. A baby chick looked out. Nobody was there. Where was her mother? So there was no one around. She had no mommy and no daddy. The baby chick looked up and saw a boy. So there you can see the baby chick looking up. And what did the chick see? That boy. So, her mother was a boy. What? Is that her mother? The boy was not the kind of mother the chick had expected, but she loved him anyway. She followed him everywhere. The boy showed his baby chick how to find water and food and grit for her gizzard. There you can see the baby chick. So the baby chick used to follow the boy everywhere, trying to find some food, some water, and a little bit of something else so she could eat. He taught her how to hide safe inside his jacket when a hawk flew by or when the vacuum cleaner came too close. There you can see the little chicken busy hiding away. Every afternoon, the boy and his baby chick went for a walk around the garden. There you can see them walking around the garden. Oh, I can see some ducks in the pond. At night, she slept warm under the edge of his quilt. There you can see the quilt or his blanket. And there is the chick sleeping underneath the warm quilt. The baby chick grew and became a little hen. So the chick has grown up and become a hen. She still followed the boy everywhere, but now following the boy was not enough. She wanted a family to follow her. So she built a nest. So what did she do? She took some sticks from the broom and she decided to make her own nest. The boy found a clutch of eggs. He gave them to the little hen. There you can see the clutch of eggs, or many, many eggs. So the boy gave it to the chicken, and the chicken was happy. So what did the hen do? She sat and warmed the eggs, and every day she turned the eggs. So there you can see she's on the eggs, and what did she do? And she sat, and she sat, and she sat, and she sat, and she sat. And then what happened? Crack, 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 crack. The eggs cracked open. The babies looked out and saw the little hen. There you can see all the babies. So they cracked open and saw the mommy hen. They followed her everywhere. She showed them how to find water and food and grit for their gizzards. So everything the boy had taught the little chick, now the hen was teaching her babies. There you can see. So she's teaching them how to get some food and how to get water to put in their tummies. She taught them to run to her when she sang a danger song and danced a danger dance, and to hide safe under her feathers. So when there was anything dangerous or any trouble, she would call to them, and they would all run underneath her wing. Every afternoon, the boy and the little hen and the babies went for a walk around the garden. There you can see the boy busy walking, and behind him is the hen, and behind the hen are all the babies. At night, the babies slept warm under the little hen's wings. There you can see all the babies climbing underneath the hen's wings. The little hen's family grew. They still followed her everywhere. But now, walking around the garden was not enough. They wanted to walk by the pond. So, the boy and the hen took them to walk by the pond. So they're all walking next to or beside the pond. They stood at the edge. There you can see them standing at the edge. They stood at the edge of the water. They looked at the water. They took a drink of the water. Oh, what else can you see in the water? I see some ducks, a fish, even a frog. And then, what did they do? They jumped into the water. Oh dear, but look at the hen. The hen is not happy. She got a little bit scared and a little bit worried. What is going to happen? The little hen cried her danger cry. Her babies splashed. Oh no, so she made lots of noise. Awk, awk, awk. She made lots and lots of noise. She was so worried. The little hen danced her danger dance. Her babies swam. So you can see her going crazy at the bottom here. She was making lots and lots of sounds. The little hen held out her wings for her babies to run under, but they kept on swimming further and further away. So even though she was making so much noise, the little babies just kept going further and further. The little hen ran after them, but when her feet got wet, she stopped. So when she put her feet in the water, she stopped. She was a chicken. Chickens cannot swim. The little hen's babies swam out of sight. Only her boy was left. So the little babies, they swam, and the mommy hen could not see them anymore. Only the boy was left behind. Then the little hen's babies turned around, swam back, hopped out of the water, flapped their wings, shook their tails, and ran to their mother hen. Oh, so they came back. But if you look here, they are busy swimming. Okay, swimming back around. So they turned back. And then what did they do? They jumped out of the water, or hopped out of the water. They flapped their wings. There you can see them flapping their wings. And they shook their tails. You can see them shaking their tails. And they ran back to Mother Hen. Cluck, 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 the mother hen said. She gathered her babies in, warm under her wings. She looked at them. They were safe. She looked at them again, carefully. But if I look at them, are those baby chickens? No. Their beaks were not pointed like her beak. Here you can see her beak is very pointed, but their beaks are not straight like that. So their beaks were not pointed like her beak. or soft like her boy's mouth. They were flat. You can see it's a little bit flat and a little bit round, not sharp like the chicken. Their feet were not sharp like her feet. There you can see she has sharp claws, but the ducks, they don't have sharp claws. No. So their feet were not sharp like her feet, or hard like her baby's shoes. Her boy's shoes. They were webbed. Webbed just means it was like that. There wasn't a space in between. So their feet were all connected. Like you can see with my hands, mine are not webbed. I have spaces in between. Webbed means it's closed over there. Their feathers were not fluffy like her feathers, or fuzzy like her boy's jacket. They were waterproof. Waterproof meaning that water could not stay on there, and water was pushed off her feathers, so they did not get wet. Her babies did not look like chicks or like boys. They looked like ducklings. Ducklings were not the kind of family she had expected, but she loved them anyway. So even though they weren't baby chickens, but baby ducks, she still loved them the same way that the boy loved the hen. The ducklings, oh, there you can see, they're big. The ducklings grew and became big ducks. Some afternoons, while the ducks swam in the pond, the boy walked around the garden, and the hen followed him. Some afternoons, while the ducks swam in the pond, the hen walked around the garden, and the boy followed her. Other afternoons, while the ducks swam in the pond, and the boy waded after them, the hen watched. There you can see the boy, he waded after them, just meaning he was walking behind them or swimming with them. And there you can see the chicken watching all of their clothes beside the pond. And finally, but every afternoon in the garden beside the pond, after walking and swimming and wading, there they all were, together under the little hen's wings. There you can see them all happily having a nap and busy sleeping underneath the hen's wings. I hoped you liked that story. Until next time, bye-bye.